everyone. Welcome to take 2 of MinusOneCharisma, a Dungeons and Dragons stream. You guys missed some grade A humor on take 1 that no one.
We were so funny, you guys.
No one laughed at.
Just believe us.
That never happened.
But just believe us. We're back. We're ready to jump back into Vrag's lair. How you guys feeling so far about this place?
Terrified,
Oh, it's just the
confused.
bestest.
Filled with
I love it.
existential dread.
I've done nothing but move slowly, so I don't know, really.
I'm invisible playing bagpipes. I'm pretty happy.
I'm invisible too, so I'm good.
I have the zoomies.
You
You
do.
do.
You sure do.
I would just like to say that this might be the first battle where like Pup is, as a monk, has really just been able to open up and
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Shine.
moving like 45 feet,
I'm back like a
dashing another
dynamo.
45 feet, and then bonus action like teleport
60.
another 60. 60
Yeah.
feet.
How I
Does
literally
anyone
what I
That's
did.
pretty cool.
Per round.
Does anyone think 60 feet is excessive?
Nope.
No one?
No.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And it's what
Not at all.
literal.
Think-
So
I
shut
wish
up.
I had
Hey,
it.
I think
You
your
don't
character
think
is
like
probably becoming a
30
nightcrawler, and I'm here
feet
for
would
it.
have been.
Oh,
30 feet would have been. I don't know. I don't know. For all of you at home, if you joined us last Friday, you'll know that I've been working on my own tabletop RPG system. I'm building one from the ground up so that these guys can hate me on multiple levels, not
You
just
should talk to
from,
Spencer about that. No.
Yeah,
You should talk
well,
to
here's
no
the
one.
thing.
It shouldn't happen. Right?
I mean, Spencer's just better than I am at that kind of stuff. So like,
Well, he's done it more. That's why I say talk to him.
I
'cause
know,
He's done
I know,
it before.
but you know, like, then you guys could be, then I could blame it on Spencer. You guys could be like, this system sucks, and Spencer's to blame.
We would never
No.
believe that.
No.
No.
All right, we have a lot to get through.
Yo. Yo.
I believe
Yo.
Yo. Anything God
Can
love?
fly.
the 6 of you
Good kind of
locked
humor.
into a pretty vicious battle right now in Vrag's inner sanctum. You guys have you felled a massive ogre-like creature with a massive hammer who just oozed pus and bodily fluids and had a smell
Like
to
that.
him that was overpowering even to Pup, who has an overpowering smell. You felled this creature, and as he fell on a bed of magical thorns, I might add, sound of bagpipes echoing through the rooms thanks to Kelwise and his bagpipes of invisibility, or flute balloon of invisibility. 2 creatures, a 6-armed snake woman and a woman with a half spider body and a long bow, took up the mantle for combat. One firing arrows into Steve, the other one vanishing. Steve,
And attack Steve.
you had jumped under a table to take cover. And
Okay.
luckily you did, as this spider woman with a bow had just started firing arrows in your direction. But unfortunately, as you hid in cover, you heard, maybe too late, the sound of
Bullshit.
6 whirling
Right.
blades behind you. And that is where we start. Where is it? Where is it?
Behind Steve, were the knives thrown, or is the spider behind him now? Because she's not.
No
moved them.
knives.
Snake.
Behind you, the slithering sound of a snake as 6
oh.
scimitars attack at you, Steve,
Thanks.
right from behind, catching
I'm
you
invulnerable
off
to swords.
guard. Well, what's your armor class?
18.
First 2 attacks are an 18 and a 19. Plus a number. Second 2 attacks, we have a natural 1 and a 4.
Hey.
So there's 2
Natural
misses.
1. What does that mean?
And a
That means something
19
bad.
And an 8.
It kills itself.
He cuts his own arm off or something.
So at least not all of them hit, and none of them were crits. So we're
4
good.
attacks slash at your back, Steve.
Give it to me straight down.
You feel this warm sensation upon your back. These blades, you could hear them, but you couldn't even feel them as they cross your backside. 8,
What, nice.
10, 12. You
Rolo.
take 25 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As all of those, you can see Steve, a flash of 6 blades just goes exploding out. And Steve, as these knives cut through your back, you can't really feel the pain yet. What do you scream out to everyone in the room?
Snake swords, snake swords, snake swords, snake swords, snake swords.
Alrighty then.
As she appears right behind Steve.
Can I give her the bird?
And Steve, it just so happens to be your turn. Right behind you, a 7-8 foot tall woman, hard to tell as her body comes up and down with that long snake body behind her, changing her height, swords at the ready, threatening.
Let's see. Okay. I have 2 ideas. Do I waste it? Do I waste it now? No. I'm gonna hold on to it. Okay, cool. I am going to double violent shot. So for my 2 attacks is gonna. So with one arm I shoot, and the other I do this.
Okay.
Because
because you're in melee combat with this creature, you're gonna get disadvantage on the shot.
That's stupid, but okay.
Okay. Roll an attack. Or 2.
Roll an attack. Okay. One is a. Sorry. D&D Beyond rolling. Sorry.
D&D Beyond.
One's a 15, one's a 17, plus my modifiers, so. So 22 and 24.
22 and a 24 with disadvantage? Jesus. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That hits.
Wonderful.
Both of them.
Nice.
Okay. Man, it's really intuitive here.
This app is so intuitive. What is this? Oh, it's D&D
D10.
Beyond.
D10.
What do you know?
And
You on?
Cornelia, you're on deck.
Okay. So that's a 4 and a 10.
Tonight's not sponsored.
Plus.
As we go over here. Steve
14.
under the cover, getting slashed up by
22 points of
22
damage.
points of damage. You just weir back, and you guys hear those blades flash, and then you hear this double explosion as this snake woman is blasted back by these huge boomsticks. We'll call them.
Boomstick.
22 points of damage. Yikes. Okay. Meanwhile, Cornelia, you are
Yes.
sneaking up.
Sir DM, Mr. Nice DM guy. I am going to
Okay.
go straight up north, sneak
Okay.
movement. So 40, if I can still go 40.
Sneaking.
And look for the
10,
key again, yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can go, what, 40?
Total 75, so if I can do sneak and then...
Half. Yeah.
Can I
Okay,
still
yes.
also do a perception
40.
check too for...
Yes. So, roll me a
Okay.
perception check.
I'm, looking at the table, looking around his neck or wherever I might
Okay.
see it.
Yeah.
So that's a 20...
Oh, I was just gonna say, there's a giant locked door in the back of the room, and they were told that there's a key on this general somewhere, and so she's looking for the key on this guy. Yeah, and with a 23, you look and you see he's got a belt with 3 hanging what look like crest-like plates on his belt of 3 different colors. They're very interesting looking.
They look like they go together, like they're a...
Yeah, they do look very like similar. One of them is blue, one of them is gold, and one of them is black. And they have runes and symbols, some sort of writing. You can't discern what that is. It's in a language you've never seen before. You also see a small, like a jar. It's this ornate-looking glass jar that seems to be empty. That's
on the same belt, or where is that?
And it's on the belt, yeah, around him.
And it seems to be empty.
And it seems to be empty. And
is it on the side that I'm facing as well?
Yeah, they're both on that. And then on the other side, he's got some other stuff on his belt, but you can't really see from your side, just because he's in that chair and the table's there.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's about all that you can see from this one. And you remain invisible, and it doesn't seem like anyone notices you. Roll me a stealth check as well. You have Pass Without a Trace, by the way. I have that written down here.
25.
25. Okay. So Cornelia moves there. Trust, you are all the way back here somewhere. Oh, I went too far.
I'm so far away. I'm behind Steve. Yeah.
Yeah. And you heard Steve blast that woman. She's got the 6 blades whirling around.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna move my full 25 feet up.
Okay. 5, 10,
and
15,
then,
20, 25.
Then can I see from where I am? Because I'm invisible as well. Is there anything on her that looks like a key or like important? Or is it just her and
roll me a
her?
perception check. Roll me a perception.
Oh God.
As you check her out.
Oh dear, maybe I should be. Wait, Kate, bless.
Oh,
God. Yuck,
bless.
yuck.
It worked last time.
Mm.
Didn't roll awful. Also didn't do much.
I did. Oh no. It's because they all naysayed.
What is it? Perception?
Yep.
4.
4. Mostly, you just see
Blades.
the back of your friend, Steve. And there is so much blood running down his back that it instantly sets off just massive alarms in your head as an individual.
Right. Because it's not on my list, if trying to charm someone would be casting a spell, which would make me invisible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then I'll just dash to get close to Steve on the other side of him under the table.
Okay. Are you sneaking?
Yes, but I'm invisible.
Okay. Well, they would get a negative to perceive you, but you still got to roll a sneak. But you get +4, or you get +10. You get +10.
Plus
Roll
10.
to snake.
Because I need to be able to touch him to cure him, so I can't do it from afar. That's annoying. Cool. Well, it's not a 2, it's a 3 plus 10.
Plus
2. So it's 15.
15. So you managed to get
Really
up to
close
here.
20.
You get up to about there, next to the table, and instantly you see that woman's head kind of turn in your direction, looking around, and her eyes start to go small, as if she knows something's amiss.
Something's amiss, but she doesn't know it's me.
At the same time, you hear a resounding sound the doors to this place flood open, and you see a massive, hulking, armored, crystalline Dresden still holding Gongor and Mallet as a flood of villagers that had also made it come rushing in.
Dresden!
As he lets them in, he looks at those of you in the room and what's going on just for a second, nods, and then closes the door, and outside you hear the shrieks of hundreds of these creatures scattering in, and then just this as the mallet hits Gongor, and you just know, maybe Rezik better than any, just the sheer force of the shockwaves of Gongor and Mallet, as you wouldn't wish that on your worst enemy, but in this case, maybe it's okay against these demon creatures. They rush in at the same time near you, Kelwise. Julissa and her four leftovers, one of which is the young girl with the whip, they start to charge forward. 15, 20. They start to charge forward, also trying to assist in this battle. As they start to get weary near these very small little imp creatures who seem to just be gnawing and haphazardly just biting things and scratching at things. Nothing directly, but they just seem to be like these little creatures of chaotic like destruction. And they move around the side. Rezik.
Okay.
You are on this side. You're on the other side of this spider.
Yes. All right. So what I would like to do is sneak around. So go like north, sneak around the corner, and then just peek around the other corner towards the spider lady.
Are you doing this stealthily?
If possible.
Okay. Roll a stealth check, and you'll be moving at half speed. And you're going to the north side or the south side of the pillar?
So I want to go. So the north side. So the north top left. Sorry, top left corner.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, top left corner of the pillar.
So right about there.
Yeah.
To peek around. Okay. So you peek around and you see the Drider there, just kind of holding the bow, very still, like very, very still, concentrating on something.
Okay. All right, so that is a stealth of 17.
A 17.
With a plus 10, right?
Yeah. It doesn't seem to move at all or notice you. It's deadly still, just holding that bow.
Okay. So yeah, I want to pull out my silk wand and point it at them and try to stick one of their limbs to the side of this pillar to try to stick them on there.
Okay. So you pull out the wand and you hold it in front of you. It's the wand you got from the gnomes, right?
Yes.
The Tanukateers. Okay. So you hold out the wand and you cast the spell. And this giant web shoots out right where that spider is, and whoosh, it almost goes through the spider in the weirdest way. And it takes you a second to realize it's not really there. An illusion. A minor illusion.
Tight. Just what I wanted to have happen. Okay, well, I will just, shoot. Okay, what do I have left? Okay, if I can, I'll just scoot back. I'll just scoot back. I'm flying right now. I'm 60 feet in the air, or I'm like
well, you
in the air.
You were sneaking, right? So you used your movement to sneak around. You still have a bonus action, I believe.
Bonus action. Okay. Crap.
I
can't do anything right now. Oh, can I?
I don't think you can you?
I don't think so. Okay.
I
Then
think
yeah,
that's
I
only
can't move, so I'll just have to stay here, I guess. That sucks. Okay, cool. That's me.
Pup. You see Rezik pull out a wand and shoot straight through this spider creature. The actual creature nowhere to be seen. You're right around here. This creature, this massive Snazbeesh general, just seems to be sitting, eating, not really paying attention.
I'm gonna throw one of my kunai at it.
Okay. Roll an attack. Well, how far away are you? What's the thrown distance on that?
It is 2060.
2060. So you'd be at disadvantage throwing from there because you're 35 feet away. Okay.
9 plus 6 is 15.
A 15 does not pierce. It hits, and it just kind of poof, bounces off this super thick chitinous skin he's got.
Well, but there is skin.
What was that?
But there is skin.
Yeah, it's more of like a leathery hide mixed with
My question is,
scales.
I was just trying to see if he was an illusion. Because he usually just there.
No, and
I was
it
trying
hits something. It hits something solid for sure.
In that case, I'm going to.
And roll me a perception check real quickly.
Seven.
7. Yeah. You're pretty sure
He's
it's
a guy.
not. There's something there. Yeah. But
He's a guy.
you know, you do notice though that your kunai hit with the point, the sharp point. Like everything should have pierced this thing's skin. The fact that it didn't just means he's probably incredibly tough. He doesn't even seem to change a single thing about his demeanor as he just keeps scarfing his move.
But he is actively eating.
He's eating, yeah.
Okay. I just kind of go. Okay. Above me is the door. I see an open doorway, but is there a door there that we need the key for?
There's a door right here, a massive door. There's 3, what looks like some kind of designs. Hard to tell from where you are down at the bottom of the stairs, but there seems to be like these 3 designs in the door.
I'm gonna go up the stairs to the door, since he seems to not care about me.
You run up the stairs, you get to about here, and you see these 2 massive, just swirling, kind of almost portal-looking things here, and you see 3 what look like horned gargoyles carved into the door. And each of them has just these like eyes of some kind of gem, and they seem to be dark, like soot black.
Can I use my bonus to just be like, Rezik, this is what I'm seeing. I don't know what any of this means. There's stuff. There's 3 gargoyles, and the lights are dark, and there's like these circles that look like what I'm seeing. There's like one that's kind of like blue and has like a lot of like stuff, and then there's like a yellow one with like circles and stuff. I hope you're okay. I saw you try to dispel and it didn't work. Haha, dummy. I think that's all I could do.
Okay. You do as much. At the same time, you hear from far off, maybe not far for Kelwise, but for you guys from down the hall. Don't worry, I be coming. Dick Waylander never runs from a fight. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. As you see he just starts running forward, kind of in Steve's direction. We'll move him a little bit more over here as he sees Steve being just cut to ribbons in the back. That's well under. Rezik.
Oh, I went a little bit ago, so you might have
Rezik,
skipped somebody.
you're flying in the air.
Oh.
You shoot this goop. It goes through. And right after that goop moves through, you hear a quick as 3 arrows come straight for you.
Lovely.
above.
This was hoping for. Great.
Above.
The first is a 22. The second.
Great, and it passes right through my illusion of myself that I no, sorry. Yeah, 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, 22, a 27, and a natural 20.
Okay, the natural 20 doesn't hit. The other 2 hit though, so that's good. Okay. No, they all hit.
Okay.
This sucks.
You guys all see Rezik scream out as 3 arrows just right in the back as this Drider had this Spider Woman. Let's see, what am I doing? Okay. The first bolt deals 9 piercing and 2 poison damage. The second arrow hits you, dealing 7 piercing damage and 2 more poison damage. The third arrow, which hits you straight somewhere, it almost seems to vibrate in your skeleton as your body starts to feel numb and your legs start to lose feeling. That one deals 16 points of piercing damage and only 1 point of poison damage. At the same time, Rezik. Oh my god. I always close everything. In just a moment. Rezik, roll me a D100.
A D100. Okay. This is to see how hard I get hit with all this stuff and how awesome it was.
1 or 2 if you can.
Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. I got a 16.
A 60?
16.
Oh, 16. Rezik. You look down, and one of the arrows has pierced right through the back of your calf, and your leg is crooked sideways as the bone has just shattered. Your shin seems to just be crooked sideways as it hangs, and you can't feel the pain with all the massive amounts of adrenaline running through your body right now, but you know that walking on this thing is going to be impossible for quite some time. At the same time, hitting that.
Thank God I'm fine, I guess.
Kelwise, you're down here playing your bagpipes. What do you?
I can't dash while playing bagpipes, can
I? Unfortunately, the bagpipes was an action.
Yeah, I have to stop playing them, I guess, and dash, or else I'm never gonna make it to where the battle's happening.
Okay. Are you just gonna dash 50 feet?
Yeah, north.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So right about there. Yeah, you're gonna staying out of the middle, right?
I don't want to stay in the middle. No, I want to put basically a pillar between me and where the spider was.
Okay. Yeah, and so this spider, as it shoots, Rezik, you would see the spider had crawled way up this pillar and had stuck itself using some kind of a web. It had shot a webbing and had shot itself up, and it was hiding at in a dark patch at the ceiling about 75 feet above.
Okay.
So it's still in the same vertical horizontal axis, but the z-axis, it's way higher than it appeared to be. Kelwise, At that same time, 6 blades whirling all around. This snake woman peering into the nothingness that is where Daye had made a little bit of noise, jumps right into the middle of you and starts to spin, her body spinning faster and faster. 6 blades come whirling around. Attacks at disadvantage. Both of you just start to feel the wind of these incredibly sharp blades whirring, making almost a humming sound as they spin and cut through the air.
I don't like this.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds good for us.
Going pretty good, pal.
6. That's 1. And
He's never rolled 6 natural 20s in a row before.
I heard the word
Well,
one.
that's been lovely playing with you.
Promising.
Yeah.
So, on the ground, Steve, you are hit by 2 of these whirling blades, and Daye, you are hit by 2 of these whirling blades.
Can't even see me.
It
short.
can't see you.
This is bullshit.
So, Steve.
That's what I get for helping Steve.
Ooh, 12. Steve, you take 18 points of slashing damage as these blades start to whirl and chop you up. And Daye, you take 8 points of slashing damage
Thank God.
as these 2 blades cut into you.
Don't forget everyone about your stuff I gave you
Temporary
3
hit points.
games ago.
Yeah.
Temporary hit points in Bard Inspiration.
And that is all she can do this turn.
And by the way,
I'm like a 4-year-old right now.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
hey,
All right. So this orangish flame crackles out of your horns and strikes back. She has to make a save.
Dex
Or just-
16. Yeah.
16, and she fails.
Failed. Yeah.
Full damage.
and by the way, James, she rolled
What
with
is this
disadvantage on trust, right?
She rolled disadvantage on both of them.
Okay.
Where's my D10? Where's my D10? Here we go. 3. 1. Nope. Oh God, where'd it go?
If it's good, you gotta keep it, right? But if it's bad,
Oh, no.
if it rolls off the table, it's a legal roll.
I think
This is the show, ladies and gentlemen.
If it's a good roll, it counts. Okay.
Let's get a front row. Oh my God!
guess what
that
it could be.
head in the background is so terrifying with the light on.
Dude, with the
Yeah,
light on
yeah,
it,
that's
that's
pretty good.
Oh
horrifying.
my God!
I
Dude,
need to
that's
get
some
a
like
different dice.
that's like Chuck E. Cheese, but like horror.
Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
that's-
no, Five Nights
I was gonna
Freddy's.
say Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
I can't even
sorry.
play that game. I get such a bad headache.
Okay, a 9. So it was a oh shit. What was my first one? A 3 or a 4?
It was a 4, a 1, and a 9.
What was it for?
4, a 1, and a 9. Damn.
So 14 points of damage.
All right. I'll take that.
Nice. So this flame kind of burns this snake, and she hisses and recoils. You can see the backs of her arms. All 6 of them cover her body, but they're burned all on the outside. These beautiful scales now tinged with a
yawn.
dark black.
Ha ha.
Steve.
I'm not invisible anymore, right?
Yes. Hi.
No, not
Damn.
after making an attack.
It was not an attack
No.
though, right? It was a reaction.
I mean,
Ooh.
flames came out of you.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure
Wait,
any
is it a
hostile
spell or
action.
an
Hands on the
attack?
side of my face.
I'm gonna
Heathing.
DM call that's an attack.
I'm no
Fine.
Steve.
Yeah. I'm down.
So, Trust, you see Steve faint from these wounds, just
Oh.
a giant bloody mess, and you just see the deep red of that kind of life that was inside him starting to just meld, and it's soaking into all the other blood and grime in this place. It doesn't seem out of place other than the fact that it's covering Steve and his body. Steve,
Yes.
roll me a d20 death save, and do not tell us the result. Cornelia.
Yes.
You're right there. What are you doing?
I am 5. I am going to use my movement. Can I get there in 25 feet, actually?
5, 10, 15, 20. 25 would be right next to him.
So I want to use my movement and my bonus action to get next to him stealthily. So move 25 feet.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
I can't. I'm breathing heavy. Oh my god. 36. Oh, yeah, because a plus. Yeah, 36. Oh my god.
Okay, so silently.
Is that possible?
Silent as death. You walk over slowly.
Silent but deadly.
And as you stop right next to him, he just turns his head slowly and looks down at you. Hello, little one. And it gives you a grin. What are you doing?
Is he looking at me in the eye? In the eyes? Or does he just
dead in the eyes?
Like, so he sees me, not just like feels me.
And you see something in his eyes, almost like this magical resonance that seems to echo back and forth across his irises.
Can I use my action then? So I still have the belt, like for the fast hands or whatever. Can I use some of this? I have sand in one of the pouches. Can I
You're gonna pocket sand him?
Yeah, pocket sand him.
Pocket sand. roll me an attack, I guess, a dexterity attack. Yeah. To pocket sand this guy.
Could I also? No, I can't yet. Yeah, I'll do that. So I was gonna say, can I combo it with a spell? But only with the weapon.
You've already used your movement bonus action.
Yeah. So, is it just a regular D20?
It's a D20 with dexterity, and he's gonna make a reflex save versus your.
Oh my gosh! Please fail. 7.
He got a nat 1.
Oh, thank
Sand is thrown in
goodness.
his eyes, and you just hear this deep guttural scream as you throw sand in his eyes.
Sand, yeah.
Pocket sand. Works every time.
Yes. You all hear this scream. Even the snake woman and the spider woman look over with terrified looks in their eyes as he screams out. Trust, you're right there. You see Steve just bleeding out on the floor. His young face looking back at you, an entire life.
Yeah. I cure wounds. I've been looking at him this whole time. Look, cure wounds on Steve.
Cure wounds on Steve.
I'm gonna use D&D Beyond because I'm rolling like shit. And it's a 13.
13 points of healing?
Yes.
Okay. Steve, you wake up. Your wounds healed. You're a little groggy. Your skin pale from blood loss. You're a little dizzy, but you're awake. You look up. just in time to hear this tyrannic roar vibrate this entire cavern.
It's a wake-up call. Thank you.
Anything else?
Look alive. I don't think I can because I read that one of my things wrong, but where are my dumb bonus actions? I will give Bardic Inspiration to Steve, who's apparently just intent on dying. So as he comes back to life, I'm like shaking him. That's how I'm healing him. I'm like, wake up, Steve, you've got this. I know you're new to this, but no one's been eaten yet. That's a good sign. We can do this.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you get Bardic Inspiration.
That's 10 hit points, right?
No, that is you get you can have a roll of 1d8. You can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Wonderful. Thank you. For a second, I thought you were going to be like, I pull out smelling salts and just...
That's more of a Cornelia move. I don't know.
True.
It would be Nanji leaves.
You're right.
All right.
Now I'm done.
Okay. They run to catch up to Waylander, the citizens of Eddard's End. These all, some heavily wounded, some barely armed, and yet all ready to do their part. Also, start to run forward. Kelwise, did you let go of your spike traps?
I would have, yeah. I mean, once the guy died, yeah. We never talked about it, but yes.
They run around this trap because there's the guy right in the middle. But some of them who would have gotten stabbed aren't because of you letting it down.
Reasons.
Yes, reasons. The people's feet are seemingly better. Rezik, you look up and that spider, temporarily scared by this roar, looks worried. Not so cocksure as she sits just perched high up on this pillar, bow ready.
Oof, okay. And then are we both on the north side of that pillar?
Yeah, kind of on the corner-ish.
Corner, okay. Okay, so what I'm imagining is that in the previous couple of rounds, I fired off a fireball at this spider lady, and I was wondering if the fireball did any kind of structural damage at all to this pillar.
This pillar is 20 foot, kind of a solid stone. It didn't do anything to the pillar, but the tables around are all singed. Anything wooden was clearly blasted, and you do see like a spot of black. Not a whole lot of structural damage, unfortunately, though, to the pillar.
Darn it, okay. That would have been cool. All right, different cool idea. How about this? I have this coin from when we fought the Empress that Marks used to make a wall. Now, it isn't designed to do this, but if I make this wall, and I make it so it's if I use the coin, right, I flip it, and instead of like building up this way, it builds up this way. Could I possibly have it hit the ground and then hit her on the ceiling, potentially?
You're going to try and trap her in the wall?
Kind of, if not damage, possibly. Okay.
Yeah.
Just trap. That's fine too.
Make an attack, and we'll see what happens. Make a dexterity attack because you're trying to throw this coin.
Okay.
And she'll make a save.
All right. Let's see. Dexterity. Okay. It's a 21.
A 21. You toss the coin. That metal lattice wall folds up faster than this woman can even call out. It smashes into her. You see blood as it cuts into her body, pinning her to the ceiling. She screams out and starts to writhe back and forth, taking roll me 2d6 damage.
Okay. Woo, thank God this worked. Let's see here. 2d6 damage. Okay, 10.
10 points of damage. As she starts to writhe back and forth, caught in this thing.
Okay, cool. Okay, and I'm just gonna glide to the other side of this pillar and just like my back against the pillar is like scream
all right.
to the game like what Pop told me and just like and just kind of say everything that Pop told me earlier.
Okay, you yell out all the stuff, all the information. Sorry, I have a new pup, and he's going just psychotic right now. I just hear ding, 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 ding.
Do they have the zoomies?
Yeah. All right. That is Pup's turn. Waylander still yelling and charging.
It was Rezik's turn.
Oh, Rezik's turn. Sorry. Pup. Now it's Pup's turn. We keep talking about Pup.
Did your dog just take my turn?
It did. It did.
Dang it. Okay, Waylander, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
I got excited. You said, hey, and I thought you were going to pull him up on the camera.
Oh, I mean, I can. But I have to trick him, though, with a treat first. So, what are you doing, Pup?
Well, I'm in there.
Critter.
Where's even looking around in there by myself? The wall that's in front of me, directly to, like, the south of me, is that, like, a wall, or is that, like, a ledge that I could look over?
It's a ledge, yeah.
I'm gonna try... Oh, Cornelia is, like, right there, huh?
Cornelia is, yeah, right below, right next to it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go into the room and, like, get a closer look at the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my full 45 to get close to the door.
30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, so you move 45. You get really close, and you see these very intricately carved, and it's made of metal. This door is pure steel. These gargoyles almost look alive as the dim light kind of wavers a little bit, causing maybe an illusion that these things are alive. But as you blink, every time you blink, they go back to where they were, but it's almost as if they move, only slowly moving out towards you in a creepy fashion. I just had to throw the treat at him. He's not coming.
Little brat.
He's being a little brat.
He's the true boss of this.
Yeah, he
Anyway.
really is.
So you said that there were jewels on it?
Yeah, the gargoyles have eyes that are like these onyx, dark black jewels, deeply set into their eyes.
Okay. Do I recognize either of the symbols from anything that I've seen, like, Rezik drawing before?
They don't look like arcane symbols at all.
No.
Unfortunately, no. This is like a weird script that you're not used to. It does share similarities, loose similarities, just in like maybe the orientation of some of the letters to some of the infernal writings that Trust had, but these are a little bit different.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to go over and touch the blue thing. I'm gonna use my shadow step to go over.
Okay.
I don't think I can bonus.
You walk over you shadow step over there, and there's this bright blue glowing swirl on the ground, and you see a small inlet right in the middle. Something missing right in the center.
Do I see? Is there anything around there?
Other than this portal, no, it just seems to be this kind of spinning, almost double helix of jagged lines, and then a circular inlet right in the middle where something is kind of just missing.
Rezek, I'm inside of the blue circle thing on the ground. I turned into dust. Just kidding. There's like a hole in the middle that I think you're supposed to put something in, and it's in this shape. What shape is it?
It's like a circular crust shape.
There's like a circular crust-shaped thing here that looks like there's something missing. And also the door, the gargoyles are like moving, and it's really creepy.
Oh my god.
That's it.
All right.
Because I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't go anywhere else. Yeah, that's it.
Waylander. Oi! I'm almost there. Hold out. Hold on. You scallywags. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Thank God
He
brought
makes
this
it
guy.
all the way over there. Just comes running in. He's got 4 weapons ready, one of which is a lantern with a light, which he's shot a beam of fire out of, and 2 swords and a small-looking, what looks like almost like a makeshift hatchet in his hands. Unfortunately, he dashed this round, so he's not going to be able to do anything. At the same time, Cornelia, you see this massive creature stand, throwing the throne back, one of his arms attempting to pull the sand out of his eyes. He kind of starts to rub at his eyes, and at the same time, these 2 giant claws on his back shoot out at you to try and hit. One of which, oh my god. What's your AC?
16.
16. The first one lashes out, smashing you to the ground, almost like a pair of scissors, cuts into your body, and then lifts you up into the air as you are grappled.
Can I use my reaction to shield it?
You can. Yeah. Is that what you're doing?
I'm actually going to wait because I only get 1. Oh, but I'm next. Yeah, I'm going to use my reaction. So I have +5, I guess, right? To the
+5
so
your
21.
AC. Unfortunately, it's not enough for the first attack. But the second attack comes out at you. And it is just enough to block that second attack from hitting you. That first claw, though, grabs you, lifts you off the ground now. You are now grappled. Spencer does. 3, 9, 12. You take 17 points of slashing damage, and you are now grappled off the ground. He takes his other hand and wipes the sand out of his eyes, tries again. This time more successfully. Red and death in his eyes. He looks at you, Cornelia, as your vision goes black. All of those around, you see a massive orb of pure darkness just engulf all of them. Let me draw. I'll do black, and you see this just kind of. Oh, that's too big. Hold on. I don't know how to use this. Boom.
This just got 10 times more difficult.
Engulfs. What is this? Oh my gosh. So those of you at home, sorry. This big
Apology not accepted.
black orb. Oh my god. Hey. Oh my god. He's going crazy. He lost.
Just a square, not an orb. I'd like a refund.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, if a diagonal is 5 feet, then it is an orb, mathematically.
All I'm saying is that you could draw circles. Okay.
Well, it's not an actual circle if it's not
Orbs.
because of 5 feet.
The math, it hurts.
Yeah,
Orbs
sorry.
are cool.
He plays with balls. Yeah, but mathematically, that's not a circle because
Not a
of
circle.
yeah. You're not
Yeah.
a circle. Your mom's not a circle.
Hey, my mom's nice.
Here we go. Yes, that is.
I'm over here, guys.
In the background. Yeah, and you can hear Trust screaming.
Cornelia.
That happened at the same
Trust
time.
quit screaming over me.
The woman, the spider, attempts to break free of her pinning with the thing. She manages to free herself, runs up into the darkness of the ceiling, and attempts to hide. Seemingly disappearing.
Son of a gun.
Disappearing into the darkness of this massive place. Kelwise, you're down here. The spider is now hidden somewhere.
Yeah, again, same deal. I just have to dash north and hope that the spider doesn't impale me in the process.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
I'm heading toward Rezek, if I can see him.
Okay, so you run over there and you can see Rezek, just kind of floating
Kel.
right up against the wall. Breathing deeply. Come here. What are you doing? Okay, sorry.
We demand your attention.
I know. I'm sorry.
Stop playing with your cute, adorable puppy.
He sits under the rollers of my chair.
Yeah, it's scary, right?
Oh, and then
terrified that I'm gonna roll over him or roll over his arms or something. So I'm absolutely still, trying to pull him out, and every time you pull him out, he goes right back under.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, they love it under there.
Okay. I apologize. Kelwise, you run up. Anything else you want to do, Kelwise?
Well, I was dashing, so.
Okay. So you dash up there, and you make some good time. At the same time, a flurry of swords comes out. This time, targeting Trust.
She hasn't moved yet? Oh, God.
She has not. Flurry of attacks. 3.
I'm gonna
What's your
die.
armor class?
Fine. 14.
14.
Yeah, it's really low.
4 of her attacks hit.
All right.
And then, Daye, don't forget you have the shield spell if you want to use it.
No, I don't.
I have it down here. You have the shield spell. I'll give you one.
I have a ring of protection.
Those little stones. Remember those little stones we gave each other?
No one gave me a stone. I gave people cure wounds, but no, you gave me. I have down that I have 2 absorb elements and 1 potion of fire breath, but not a shield spell.
Okay. Well, I just let you know I gave you a shield spell, but that's up to you to use it.
I don't know how to use that.
You just use it as a reaction to getting attacked, basically, and it ups your armor class by 5.
Well, then I'll use it if I have it.
Okay. Well, that will block one of
Sorry
the
for the
attacks.
protection, apparently.
Well, no, I'm just so confused. I've written down everything you've given me, and that was never anything I remember you telling me you gave me. So I was really confused. I don't want to cheat, okay?
Trust, you take 19 points of slashing damage as this thing attempts to down you, seeing you as the main threat here.
Way to not be a threat, Steve. Thanks.
But at the same time, Steve, you see this this creature who seemingly seems to have. Oh my God, he got my pencil.
It's literally like Pup is in the room with Jaymes.
So true. Did you plan this?
No.
Puppies do like pencils. I remember that from having one once upon a time.
Okay, sorry. He's chewing on the green screen now. My God. Okay.
You're gonna have to let your things get chewed. All right. We get puppy
so sorry.
teeth.
He was sleeping in the beginning. This is why. This is my life right now. Steve, what are you doing?
Yes. Since waking up, Steve is filled with this maniacal feeling, just absolutely unhinged, and he's just laughing uncontrollably as he pulls up his gun right at the snake woman and fires his first shot, which is a memento. 22 to hit.
That with disadvantage?
Oh, that's right. Wait.
Because you're
am I
within
at
5
disadvantage?
feet.
That's stupid. Okay, fine. I'll roll again. Oh, okay, that's a 13. So it's what did I say, 22 before? So now it's a 20.
20 hits.
Okay, wonderful. And that will be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
All right.
Okay.
12 points
And
of
then
damage.
Second shot is another 15. Okay, so then now it's a 22. And
Okay.
that is,
22 to hit.
Okay, that is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. Okay.
13 more points of damage.
And then I'm going to action surge and do this wild whip attack because she's in range.
Okay. Wild whip.
Whip.
Come on. Whip it good.
Whip
That's a
it
natural 20.
good.
It's a natural 20.
Whip it real
That's a natural
good.
20.
Oh my god. All right, roll a d4. So
D4.
this whip cracks and tears a
New one.
tears a hole into space-time, causing unnatural
Really annoying.
magics to stream out.
Pretty cool whip.
I hope
Pretty cool.
Cornelia
All right,
sees that.
roll a
She's gonna want
d4.
this whip back.
Done.
What'd you get?
3.
A 3. Now roll a d100.
Oh. 84.
84.
I'm so tempted to see what happens here.
Your team has moved up to the next stage of this map.
I haven't.
I'm fascinated to know what's going to happen.
You whip your whip into the air, and a giant portal opens before you.
Oh my god.
At simultaneously, it's I'm just gonna estimate it's about this big. This massive
Whoa!
portal opens up, and you guys start to feel your bodies being torn to pieces and healed at the same time.
This is what I get for stopping for Steve. I could have been gone. I was invisible. I was fine.
You guys start to feel your flesh dissolving and then being re-healed. It's incredibly painful
been
and
through so
strangely
much.
euphoric at the same time.
Steve is still cackling while this happens. Like he's completely ignoring
Okay.
what the hell is happening. Oh, what
that's
does that
Steve's
do?
turn.
Oh my god.
Cornelia.
Basically,
was that?
Also,
dying.
can I also I have movement. Can I move backwards, please? Just a little bit.
Yes, you can, but you'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit, never mind. I
You're staying
retract
put?
that statement. I'm saying
Okay? You stay put. Cornelia, within
thought
the
I
dark,
was- After Steve.
Steve, Cornelia, then you.
Oh. Did you skip
Cornelia,
her last
you
time?
start-
I swear I went after.
You start to feel your body being crushed in these sharp pincers, and you can feel the hot breath and eyes of this creature through this magical darkness upon you.
All right, I'm going to attempt to cast a spell that I've had
Okay.
forever that I haven't been able to cast yet.
Okay,
And that is
awesome.
that is Puppet.
Hey.
Ooh. All right.
And so it's a con save, and I can force a humanoid if he's a human. If it's a humanoid.
He's humanoid. Yeah. He's humanoid.
To go in any direction that I point, but then also drop what they're holding, which would be me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's the Constitution saving throw?
So that then that I don't understand. That was just the DC save, I assume.
So it'll be your int plus proficiency plus 8.
So that is 13, I believe.
A 13. Okay. Let's.
8,
Doesn't seem right.
11,
I thought it was plus 10.
12. Yeah,
It's
that's
8
right.
because your proficiency's 2, so it starts at 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I should have dumped it.
With advantage, he rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
What
thank
is
goodness.
happening right
Oh,
now? Wild. Your puppet takes hold.
Drop me.
You drop to the floor, but he's still got his eyes on you as he moves unnaturally, his eyes filled with anger and ire.
And I'm going to point in the opposite direction of me out of the darkness, hopefully. They move up to their speed in the direction I point. So whatever his speed is.
Okay. He moves his
Or his
speed.
movement. Oh my gosh, I've had that for
moves-
so long.
He moves to there.
Hey, you finally used it.
Yeah, look at him right outside the darkness.
Get out of here.
Stupid guy.
Does that also, I
Stupid
assume that
guy.
doesn't provoke, no, because he dropped me, so I
No.
couldn't attack, right? I assume.
No.
Um,
if it's
so-
forced movement, it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
All right. And then I'm going to move on the
Now-
other side of the desk, I'm pretty sure.
Now, note, he dropped you, right? And I'm not one to give things, but you did see all those things upon his person as you dropped to the floor. And as he starts to walk away, as he doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity, but you are a thief with quick hands. You would, if you wanted to, be able to use a bonus action to grab in the dark. Now, it'd be at a disadvantage, sleight of hands, because you're in the dark, but you might be able to grab anything
anything
you
at
wanted
all.
to.
All right, I'm going to attempt that, of course. So with disadvantage.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm
Are
going to try
you-
to grab. I'm going to try.
There's basically the 3 runes that were hanging, and there was the empty jar that was hanging. Or at a high DC, you might just unbuckle his belt and take it.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, officially.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I
it'll be
assume-
disadvantage,
yeah.
but it'll be a DC 20 to try and unbuckle his belt and take the whole thing.
Oh no.
So close.
So it ends up being a 17.
Oh, do you have Bardic Inspiration?
I do.
You do.
That's right. What is the 8?
That's an 8.
This is
D8.
it.
Come
You need a
on.
3. You need a 3
Come
or higher.
on.
Oh, that is an 8.
Here's me.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, so his belt falls to the ground, that jar clanging loudly as he runs out of the darkness. And you can't see anything, but you do grab this belt. Now you still have your movement as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna start backing the other direction toward the
Oh,
stairs.
5, 10.
And I assume he can
Yes,
see me in the
badass.
darkness too, so
5.
I'm just going full. Yeah.
Okay, so you move 25 feet over there towards the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
Trust.
yeah.
Roll me a D20 and tell me if it's even or odd.
Odd.
Odd. Of course it is.
It's
Trust.
17 though. I rolled a high number,
The
but it probably doesn't
healing
matter.
does not outpace the destruction. As you take 3 points of disintegration damage as your body in this portal just starts to disappear from the plane that it's on.
Cool. Great. I love this and my 4 hit points, Steve. If I move, she gets an attack of opportunity, right?
Yes, unless you use your action to disengage.
Oh, then I do that.
Okay.
Because if I attack her in this vortex, she could just heal, so it's pointless. I need to get away. I need to get out of here.
I mean,
I need to go.
Okay.
I gotta get out of here.
Gotta get out of here. Okay, so you move 25 feet just directly away from this vortex?
Yes.
10, 15, 20, 25. You make it about halfway out. After trust, the people. Let me roll it. Hold on. Julissa grabs them, and they start to run towards the edge of this portal. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They run up there, but they aren't brave enough to enter this space. Probably for the best. And these guys kind of run up to there as they're moving to assist with this whole fiasco. Rezik.
Oh my. Okay. Oh boy. What to do? Okay. So, do I remember if Marks claimed the coin back by whistling or snapping his finger? I forget what he did exactly, but I remember he did one of those kind of. He's just like snapped and it came back to his hand or something like that.
Yeah, he kind of snapped his fingers. But yeah, if you're trying to recall the coin, you'd have to make an Arcana check. You would know that the snapping, it wasn't like a snap as a trigger, more of like he used that as his focus for the incantation of the spell.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Let's do it.
Okay, you're going to use an action to call back this thing?
Yeah.
Okay, roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Okay, that's 17 plus, let's see, 7, so 24.
So you call out to this thing, you reach out using your magic, and you have it imagine itself, this inanimate object imagines itself small, like a coin, as the whole thing just falls back into coin form onto the ground. But it has a lifeless glow to it, almost as if the magic itself has been exuded out from this thing. It's just a light hum of magic left over.
I see. Okay. Yeah, can I fly down and grab that and start... I'm going to fly down and grab that and then try to hide against the pillar again.
Okay, so you move 40 feet here. What edge of the pillar are you trying to hide behind?
Sorry. I'll do the top right corner if I can.
Okay, over here. Ish.
Sorry, it's delayed for me, but
Top
yeah,
right,
I'm sure you got it. I'm sure you got it. Okay.
That's 60 feet right there. Ish.
Okay.
Okay, you hide back there. After Rezik is Pup.
Great. I'm gonna go and it's big, dude. I'm going to run and shadow step over to the yellow one and inspect that one.
Okay. You run over here and inspect it very, very similarly, but instead of those helix spinning runes, these seem to be almost like orbiting magical runes. And again, in the same thing, a missing crest in the middle, a golden kind of color and a hue, almost like fireflies lit up, swirling around in magical arcane formations.
Hey, just so you know, the yellow one also has a yellow thing missing, but this one, it's like Orbeez flying. Honestly, kind of looks like fireflies. It's pretty cool. Can you guys hurry up and get in here? I'm freaking out. Also, is everyone okay?
Can't respond.
At the same time, you hear, "Oi! What the hell is this?" As Waylander rolls a one. Waylander starts to be ripped apart, takes 8 points of disintegration damage as this portal just starts to tear his body to pieces, but not before he starts making a flurry of attacks against this snake woman. 2 hit.
Attack the snake lady, please. Kill her.
He deals 10 more damage to the snake as the snake starts to look bloody and drowsy. Not moving nearly as sharply as it was before. But at the same time, Pup, you'd see this. You hear a growl, an angry, guttural growl erupt down below as you start to see Snazbeesh start to slowly rise, floating into the air, eyes red with fury as you start to see a red miasma slowly floating out of his body, piercing this barrier, slowly being absorbed, but it's almost as if the crystals aren't enough to contain this much energy. And as that's happening, he holds 2 of his hands out. And Pup, that's when you see this golden statue start to move on its own, lifting up a giant spear, and this statue with a bow slowly start to pivot with an angry sort of metal sound. And that's where we're going to pick up when we come back from break.
Nice.
We are gonna go on a we're gonna go on a quick 10-minute break. So don't go away. We're gonna see what happens after this. Thank you
for each one of them.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
We're back.
What's up?
This music doesn't sound right, does it?
Yeah.
I can't even hear
What
it.
music?
Doesn't sound at all.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
That sounds better, right?
I
Hello
want to
everyone.
go
Welcome
back.
to this
Sorry,
most
I'm in a.
grievous
I feel like I'm about to fight
set of
Master Hand and Crazy Hand after I hear this.
dances.
Are we
Upon
fighting
these-
Dracula?
Creatures moving. This
to
massive
my
bow
castle.
and massive spear. Cornelia,
Yeah.
the statue takes one look at you. And you guys can feel tremors as this massive statue fires an arrow at Cornelia.
Am I
What's
still
your armor class?
invisible?
Cornelia
are
looks
not
partially
invisible.
obstructed. I don't know, man.
I do
Oh.
look. I'm a 16 armor class.
A 16. Little chips of stone come up to cut your face as the arrow hits just to the side of you. The arrow, the impact of it, so strong, it pierces through the stone a good half foot before that almost bronze metal arrow disappears right back into the hand. At the same time, Pup, this other one holding a spear and a shield, turns to you and like a lightning bolt sends a javelin your direction.
Isn't there
What's
a
your
wall
armor class?
there? I'm so confused. Isn't
Yeah,
there a
there's a
wall?
wall.
There is a
Oh.
wall. These statues are up on these massive platforms. These statues themselves.
Oh, is
are
it like
maybe
a balcony,
20
not
feet
a
tall.
not a different room?
It's a balcony. Yeah, it's an
Okay.
open-faced wall. I
Oh!
apologize. Yes, this is a. That's why you could like look over here and here. These were open-faced.
The landing.
Oh, I didn't know
Yes.
that. I thought I could only look over the middle one.
No, my bad.
Got it.
That red is a
What's your
rogue
armor
thing.
class?
A million?
1 million.
A million
Okay.
to one. Shut up. No, 16.
16. Oof. Poof. Same thing. piercing the ground nearby. You feel the pressure and the vibrations. It doesn't hit. But if it does, you're gonna feel it. At the same time, Snazbish, flying now, flies up and lands right at the top of the stairs. At the same time, Rezik, you're hiding behind this pillar, trying to take cover. And as you do that, 3 arrows come flying towards you. What's your armor class?
I'm glad to cover. My armor class is 12.
12?
Oh, sorry, no, it's 15. 15 because I have my mage armor on. So yeah, 15.
15. Two of the attacks right through the cover and just peg you incredibly hard.
All right, I'll have to go ahead and use shield that, and my AC is now 20.
Do the pillars
20.
also not go up to the ceiling?
The pillars do. They go up to the ceiling.
So those things shot through the pillars?
Well, the thing is hidden somewhere in the ceiling.
Oh, I thought it was the statue. I'm sorry. I was like, there's so many pillars between Rezik and the statue,
no.
but you're talking about the spider.
And Rezik, you see the spider kind of off into the corner. Your shield blocks one of the hits.
So not only did it hit him, it pegged him too?
You take 11 points of piercing damage from that first arrow, and you take 8 points of poison damage.
I am down.
Kelwise, you immediately see Rezik drop from the.
Oh, he kills you and he can't remember your name.
I know. I was like looking at something else. And Kelwise, it happens to be your turn right now.
All 15. Yeah, it's all dash north to. Okay, tell me a little bit about these gray statues. Are they like pretty tall, or are they pretty small?
No, they're massive.
They're massive.
They're massive.
Okay,
they're about 15 feet tall. Themselves.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna dash to Rezik. I want to like stay partially obscured by that statue's corner.
30,
that gray statue.
40. That's 45 feet. So if you dash, you can get right up to there.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Kelwise. A flurry of blades. One last time. Steve. Directed at you. As this creature... Well, hold on a second. Let's see.
Oh no, I hope it won't get pegged.
A 6. You start to see this creature healing from this portal.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
And it's barely anything it heals for.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But a whole mess of blades come out towards you, Steve. 5, 6, 7. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not rolling attacks. 1, and then 20. 3 of these hit.
Hit or peg?
3 of these peg you. You get pegged.
Yikes.
7, 8 plus 3 is 9 more damage. You take 17 points of slashing damage, and this creature attempts to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Back this way. Are you down, by the way?
I've been pegged into unconsciousness, yes.
Okay. So you don't provoke an attack of opportunity. That's Rock. Steve, roll me a death saving throw. Also, wait, first, actually,
yes.
roll me a d20.
Okay. That is a 16.
A 16. Your body comes back to life.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
9 points of healing.
Man, I am really just going
As you wake up
through it.
laying on the ground, you start to feel the tug as this portal is starting to fry your brain, and it's basically killing you as you lay there, but also healing you.
Not to mention I've also been pegged, so Steve is really going through it right now. Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Wonderful. Okay. Where is the snake woman? Is she by that pillar right there?
She's right here. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. Boy, this is tricky. If I move, does she get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Okay, good. Just
You
check.
do need to stand up, which will take half of your movement.
This is true. I'm going to stand up. Yes.
Okay, so you use 15 feet to stand up.
And after being pegged, Steve is just royally pissed off, and he is going to shoot her twice again.
Okay, you shoot twice. Roll
Am
two
I?
attacks.
I'm
no
not
longer at
anymore.
disadvantage. No.
Wonderful. That is good to know. Okay, that is a 13 and a 19. Let's plus my modifiers. So 13. That's a dirty 20 and a 26.
Come on,
They both
baby.
Wonderful. Okay. No, not D100. Oh my god. No, shit. Sorry. The wrong things. Okay. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, I messed that up. Sorry.
Apology not accepted.
Jeez. That's 13 both times. So
26 points of damage as
26
this
points.
snake woman is
Come on,
cutting left
baby.
and right to move around. 2 bolts come busting out of the front of her as she
Yeah.
falls and slumps down.
Yes.
peg you right back, bitch. Let's go.
Mhm.
I mean, I hope she doesn't come back to life, though. That would be upsetting.
That would be. That would
It's
suck.
possible. Steve, you have 15 feet more to move and a bonus action.
Oh God. Would the cure wounds be a bonus? Like using the rock, would that be a bonus action or no?
No, cure wounds is
Okay,
an action.
I don't use spells. Sorry, so I'm just.
You
asking.
are a fighter archetype, right?
Correct.
You do have something called Second Wind, which I think is a bonus action, which gives you
Oh, that's
D10
right,
plus,
I do.
plus something.
I always
back.
forget that I have that. Yes, I'm going to use that
Yeah.
then.
Oh, I love this music.
I am so distracted
It's-
by that.
it's the
pretty
best.
great.
It's like, bah, bah, oh. You know, there's just some guy standing in the back of the choir, and he's like a tenor baritone, and his note.
And
You're
someone's
like,
just
you
stroking his
hit,
throat for him.
yeah.
Oh.
You hit the hit the bass note. You hit the root and just sit on that. That's the only note you're gonna sing. You're just gonna hold this whole piece together.
Okay. So second wind. How does that work? What do I do?
Roll a d10 and we'll add 6, I guess. I'm just making
Okay.
up numbers now.
Roll a d10 and add 6. Okay.
And at the same time, Cornelia.
that is 14.
14. So you heal 14 more points of damage.
Yay!
And you have 15 feet of movement.
I'm gonna move. Tricky. I'm gonna move just a little bit closer to the snake lady. Not all the way, just a little bit.
Just a little bit closer. Okay. You move over
Just a
there.
little bit.
Cornelia, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to. Can I go up in the air and throw the keys at Pup in one move, or would that be 2 actions? Or can I use my mage hand because it's a bonus action to fly myself up and then throw
You
the
could
thing?
maybe use your mage hand to get up and over that wall to throw them if you wanted to.
Okay.
It would be pretty tough. You'd be basically be throwing them kind of blind. If you used your bonus action to
To
fly up
with my cape. Uh-huh.
yeah, and then throw them, you might be a better in a better space.
It would be better, right? Okay.
Yeah. It's also a very far throw too. I mean, even if you were on the same level, you're 90 feet away.
Yeah, I was sort of hoping to, when I fly up, go toward Pup and be at least closer to that guy, so that at least if I throw it, it'll be closer to Pup versus closer to the bad guy, you know? So I kind of want to fly up in the air.
To the right?
Yeah, fly up
Okay,
toward
so you
the
can
balcony.
fly 25 feet. 5,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25.
So like fly up and toward there as much as I can.
Roll an acrobatics check to see how you do on your flight.
Oh gosh. So let's see. 5. So it ends up being 12.
A 12. Not great. You fly and you push yourself up, but you don't quite get over that ridge. You're going to have to use your mage hand to try and just up and throw it, but the throw is going to be at disadvantage since you're kind of throwing blindly in that direction.
Okay, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to yell Pup at the same time to get Pup's attention.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
And is it
roll,
a
dexterity?
sleight of hand?
It's dexterity. Just roll an attack with dexterity. Yeah. And then your proficiency, I suppose.
Oh. Ah. So dex and proficiency was... It ends up being an 8. A natural 1.
So, Pup, you hear, hey! And you see that belt lift up, held by the mage hand, and whoof, and for a second, you brace yourself, and then it hits the wall and falls all the way back down to the level before it. Cornelia, so it falls right around here, right down at your feet.
Damn it. Can I use my movement to go back to the ground and pick it back up?
So you just dive bomb and swoop down and you grab it again. For sure.
Okay.
All right. That's my turn.
Trust. Roll me a d20. Let's see, even or odd.
Yeah. It's a 19.
Oh. You take 2 points of disintegration damage as your body starts to
I'm wasting my high rolls on this shit, Jaymes.
I gotta get him out somehow.
You're scared of me, I get it. I will move... God, if I move 25 feet, I'm still not out of the stupid thing. I'll dash out. Get me out of here.
You dash. Here's 30 feet. Where do you want to go from here?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh, God. I don't know. I'll try and get under that table, but I don't think I can quite make it.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can make it to about right here.
Okay.
So you start heading for that table.
Yeah.
Anything to do with your bonus action?
No, I have something that I can use, but I have to drink it first, and that would be an action, and then using it as a bonus action. So.
Okay. So you hit there.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
I don't see why not. But I do want to hear this pep talk.
Well, yeah, of course. I wasn't going to deny you that.
We'll call it bardic affirmations.
Bardic affirmations. Okay, I'm like that little girl. What is it? I love my mom. I love my little girl in the sink. Okay, so I'm just like, come on, Just. You've got this. You can do this. You're not going to be taken out by a vortex cast by your teammate. You're not going to die this way. You can do this. People are counting on you.
Solid. And you inspire your very self.
Thanks.
You're so charismatic. At the same time, Julissa 20, 25, 30 comes running up, and the other villagers start running to steer clear of that thing. 6. They make it to about there, these guys. And by the way, the little creatures inside the vortex, being torn apart and then knitted back together are just sitting in this thing, just kind of going, ah! Like, it's like they're in an immense amount of pain and deeply, deeply turned on by this at the same time. Meanwhile, Rezik, roll me a d20 and do not tell me the outcome. Pup. You're up there on this ledge.
Hate this game. Yeah. Sorry, I'm very distracted. So distracted by that.
It's so crazy that the
also,
music
I was looking at
changes.
the stream for the map, and it's gone, and so I got confused.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
Um.
There we go. I still feel like going over the background of
whole
this
time?
music too.
No, you leave the all music on for sure.
It's distracting me too.
Oh my god.
Leave that good music on. Sorry.
I see this dude right here.
Mm-hmm.
But he's pretty distracted. Does he know I'm here? Did he see me when he ran up? Like did he like
When
look
he
at, like I would have
flew-
seen.
When he flew, he probably saw you. I mean, you would assume he probably saw everything from his vantage point when flying up. I mean, you're not
Assume that
exactly
he
hidden.
needs
There's
to, like, right. Like he's gonna have to. I'm going to use 10 feet of my movement to go forward, and then I'm gonna shadow step to Cornelia.
Okay. So, poof, you appear right below, next to Cornelia.
Hey.
Oh my god. You have to stop doing that. Don't
Sorry.
stop, actually.
I won't. I think I'll be able to you want to come back up with me?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna wait for my next turn.
Okay.
That was my bonus
do
action.
that.
Because I can't. It just says for bonus action. Could I use it again for my action?
No,
if
you
I
can
wanted
only
to use
use
it
it.
twice?
You only get
Yeah.
one bonus action, unfortunately.
In that case,
That-
I'm gonna hold my action. If anyone comes near me, I'm gonna bop them.
Okay. You hold an action. At the same time, with a 9, Dick Waylander in the flesh starts to disintegrate, taking 10 points of disintegration damage. Yeah,
Poor little
this
Vicky.
be a nasty portal. I must get our bodies out of here. And runs to about here with his dash. Just GTFO. This darkness disappears, and you start to hear a thrumming sound coming from on top of the stairs, and the whole entire area starts to shake. Everyone feels it at the same time. A bow at you, Cornelia, and a spear at you, Pup.
Can it see me?
The bow fires with a 23 to hit. Dealing
Did you have a
12
shield?
points of piercing damage.
Do you have a shield?
A javelin comes flying towards you, Pup.
It wouldn't
Another
stop it, though.
23 to hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna deflect it. I'm gonna use deflect missile.
Okay. Roll a how does deflect missile work? Because it's a
So
large.
you use your reaction to deflect or catch missile. You're hit by a range. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by, for me it's 19. No, sorry, a D10 plus 9, so I can roll. And if I reduce it to 0, I can use a key point to throw it back.
Okay.
Nice.
So roll a d10 and add 9.
Mock stuff.
I also used Uncanny
Go.
Dodge, just a heads up, but
Okay.
that just has half the
It
damage.
deals 16 points of damage.
Dang, I rolled a 14.
Okay, so you take 2 points of damage.
Cool, because I'm looking nasty.
This thing smashes into you, pup, and you barely move out of the way as this huge javelin dissolves right before your eyes, back in this statue's hands. At the same time, Kelwise, as you start to run over, 3 arrows come flying at you. What's your armor class?
16.
That is a 27, a 9, and a 19. So 2 of them hit you.
So here's a question for you, Jaymes. So were they holding an action to fire on him, or were they firing because he moved? Like, what happened there? I think Jason was trying to hide behind that statue, right?
Yeah, but it's coming from above. No, it's the spider. They're right above.
Does he get any coverage at all, though, from like having?
He did get a +2 for cover. I gave him a +2.
Okay. All right. Cool.
So you take 2 and 8. That's 10 plus 6. So you take 16 points of piercing damage, and you get poisoned for an extra 6 points of damage on that attack. And as that's happening, and you see that spider is like almost right above you guys at this point, and it's moving to get a better vantage point to try and undo that cover. So right about here-ish, we'll say. Kelwise, it's now your turn.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Rezek.
Okay, you cast Cure Wounds. Rezek, you come to, looking straight up into the air. That spider just right on the ceiling, bow raised, ready to just rain hail down upon you.
And he's gone.
There he goes. He's absolutely gone.
He must have rolled
Anything else?
really poorly on those death saves.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately.
He was saved and left the building.
Yeah. Kelwise, yeah, you can get however many health points you gave him.
Yeah, that's plus 9. Are you back?
You get 9 health points back, Rezek.
Anything else? Thank you very much, Kelwise. You're good.
Anything else you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to move. Oh no, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the spider.
Okay. Use a bonus action. You cast Hunter's Mark.
I'm going to move south.
25 feet.
Yeah, to put the pillar between me and the spider.
So that's 25 feet right there. So
that'll be fine.
You're still, mostly you're in like 3/4 cover now.
Yeah.
That's that, Kelwise. Oh, okay. You guys see the body of that snake woman being disintegrated and healed. Back and forth, back and forth. We're going to find out. Oh, a 9! Its body starts to dissolve and float off into the ethos. Its very blood floating up in the air, and it just becomes a mass of bone and sinew as its whole body, its scimitars, everything about it start to disintegrate into nothingness. Cornelia. Are you
Is
just
it
gonna
not
hold out?
Steve's?
Yeah, is it? I thought it was my turn.
Oh, Steve. Yep, it is Steve's turn. My bad. I apologize.
So, is the snake woman at all alive, or just totally dead now?
It's pretty dead. It's like
pretty dead, or
mostly,
like dead?
I mean, you can start like most of its entrails are just kind of floating up in the air, being dissolved and then repaired.
I'm gonna take a precaution. Oh, wait, do you want me to roll for the
Oh yes, you're right in the middle of it.
Roll?
Yeah,
Okay.
roll a d20.
Wonderful. Okay, that is a 4.
A 4. Healing time. You get 1 point of healing back.
Nice. Okay. So Steve is like unaffected by the craziness above him. He's just got this wild look in his eye, and he's just like, "Fuck this!" Just shoots her one more time. and just walks by. And as he's walking by, he just flips the gun open, puts some shells in there, and just keeps walking.
Okay. So 5. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna kind of stick close to the pillars and just kind of on the left of them and just keep kind of going up that way.
15, 20, 25, 30. Are you dashing to try and... Well, you did an attack. So, up to
or
there?
Can I go on the left? Can I go on the left of the pillars?
Sure.
Thank you.
About right there.
Wonderful. That's perfect.
Okay. You head over there. Now Cornelia. Sorry. You're just waiting, Cornelia, for Pup?
Actually, I want to do... So I have a stone with the Cure Wounds on it, so I'm going to heal Pup with that.
Okay. Roll, it's a D8, I believe? And then who gave you the Cure Wounds stone?
I have no idea. I just have it written down from last week's session.
Either from me or from Trust.
So it's
Who has
either
a higher
first
bonus?
or second level. Or...
Trust, what's
I'm
your
plus
healing
5.
bonus?
I believe I did a first level. I'm also plus 5. Yeah.
Okay, so just add 5. D8 plus 5.
So that is an 11.
An 11. 11 points of healing.
Oh my god. I look more than twice as good as I was looking.
Good. Cornelia,
Crazy.
Trust, your turn.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna heal myself.
Okay.
Cast
And then where are you going?
that. I'm going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet forward, which should keep me under the table.
Yeah,
You
so like
just-
right under that edge of the table. So you dive under the table and then you heal yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
The group comes running. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And like that. Rezik, you're looking up. This spider about 80 feet above you, just attached to the ceiling, bow out, ready to fire.
Oh my god. Not a lot I can do. So, with my broken leg, I will get up and use half my movement. And
Effectively,
then...
your movement is halved with your broken leg.
Great. And then I will use this freaking coin one more time, and I just want to try to squash this freaking bug.
So you
'Cause it
pull
won't
out the
leave me alone.
coin, and it seems like the magic in this coin has been used up, and it has a recharge time, and it hasn't recharged yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought it had a little tiny bit left, a little juice in there
It's
left.
just got like
okay.
a sliver of
Yeah.
magic that's like slowly recharging, so it's not like a dead item that has no magic. It just doesn't have enough magic to transform again.
All right, I flip that coin and I just put it in my pockets and my robes. And I'm going to... What can I do? I'm going to get knocked down again if I don't do something here really good. Rick. I don't know. I guess what I'll do is I'll just yell obscenities at it, and I will throw Firebolt, and hopefully it hits it and does something cool.
Okay, roll an attack.
All right. Okay, 17 plus 7. Sorry, 12 plus 7. It's 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, 19 hits. Great. Oh, come on, baby. Okay, that's not great. That's 6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. Okay, you hit this thing and it almost stifles as the flames themselves start to mess a little bit with its webbing. It catches its hold, but it clearly doesn't like fire in general.
Good to know. Okay, and then I'm just going to try to just like wobble over to wherever there's coverage and try to get behind it.
Okay, so you kind of wobble 15 feet this way towards Kelwise.
Hey, Kel.
Pup.
I don't know why I said that. Please forgive me.
Oh my god. Do you like Shadow Step?
Yeah, I like grab Cornelia and I shadow step with her.
Okay, roll an Arcana check, DC 15.
Are you sure? Arcana. Sure. I don't think that's what we talked about. I think we just talked about that I could just like do it whenever I wanted.
A 3.
Oh, well,
Now
I
you have
rolled a
the-
4, and so for
Oh.
Arcana, it's a 3.
Oh. Well, you have the option to grab that belt, and as you start to move through the shadow, you start to feel Cornelia just kind of clunk up against that glass ceiling.
Should I go? I'm gonna go. Okay.
Go, Pup.
Thank you for the. I feel a lot better, and also I love you.
60 feet. Are you going to the left or the right?
So I'm going.
And
there's
and they crop dusted them too.
Or 60. Honestly, where's Cornelia? I'll go to yellow.
Okay. So you're grabbing the whole belt.
Yellow. Yeah.
Okay. You jump over here. You're now on
Then
that
I'm
dais with
gonna-
the almost firefly-like golden lights.
Is there a golden thing on the
There's
belt?
a blue rune, a black rune, and a gold rune.
Great, I'm gonna put the gold.
And as stated earlier, we don't know what combination goes with which one.
Nope, but I'm gonna put the gold on the gold.
Okay.
Because
You
Puck's
run over.
stupid and says, "Yeah, I
throw-
can't put the colors together."
You throw the gold rune in. The giant monster that is Snazbeach flips around, looks straight at you, Pup. But as you do that, those lights move and swirl and then grab to the ground, almost like they're being pulled by this intense gravitational force, straining into the weight of this crest. And as you look over, the gargoyle on the right, those black eyes glow golden.
Come on, pup! Fuck.
At the same time, the gargoyle comes alive, still stuck to the door, and starts wavering, almost as if it's waiting predatorily.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna use the rest of my. I landed there, and it took me 10 feet to get to the middle. I'm gonna use the rest of my 35 to run directly left
Okay,
towards the blue.
you stop there.
Cool.
All right. Pup does that. Waylander. He can make it. No, he ran with everyone else, so he's still running. He's just doing his run. And it's awkward because Waylander's got like human feet, but all these octopus arms coming out of him, and so he's just kind of running haphazardly, and it's like a little squishy when he runs. So it's like quick, quick, quick. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna get there, quick, 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 quick." Yes. At the same time, Snazbeach turns and almost propels towards you. As he doesn't need to move, he can fly and sprint straight up to you, Pup, attacking you with 2 claws raised. One is a 24, and the other is a 22.
Yeah, those both hit, and I guess I'll save my shield probably. Yeah, I'm gonna save my shield.
I mean, if you're gonna use it, right, this is kind of the time, though.
Well, for a 22 and a 23, my AC is 16. I'm trying to do the math.
Oh yeah, that's true.
8?
Okay, that's actually very
Yeah,
accurate.
don't. Yeah.
Fuck.
The first
That's what you
attack.
get for telling me the numbers.
Well, your first attack,
Math.
you take 21 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That is
All right.
the exact amount of.
The second attack, you see Pup
No.
grabbed by this pincer. You guys see Pup's body. It grabs Pup, slams them down on the ground, and you see Pup's body almost just torn asunder as the body lays bleeding on the ground, lifeless.
Do I take damage on that one?
You take an amount of death saves from the attack.
Got it. I just specifically didn't grab this dice because I didn't think I'd need it today.
Cornelia. It is not your turn. The spider moves to the side on the ceiling and runs back 5, 10, 15, 20. Starts shooting at you again, Rezik.
Cool.
First attack is a 22.
Mhm.
Second attack is a 23. Third attack is a 24.
Probably won't need all three, but yeah. They all hit.
First attack deals... Oh, wrong dice. First attack deals 6 piercing damage and 8 poison damage.
Down.
Rezik goes down. Kelwise, you see this as 2 more arrows hit his down body. 2 death failures. Kelwise. It's your turn. And Rezik, you are at 1 level of exhaustion from being downed. Steve, same.
Yeah.
When you got knocked down. And
Yeah,
Trustlight healed you.
But he got up again.
Never gonna keep him down.
I'll take a couple shots at the spider with my bow.
Okay.
First one, 17. Oh, sorry. No. Apologies. 23.
23. That hits.
Okay. Damage is... was 9 damage on that one.
9 damage. Okay.
Next one. 15?
A 15 does not hit.
Okay. And then I'm going to move left to put the pillar between me and the spider again.
Okay. You put the pillar in between you two. Kelwise, the other thing, floating. Let's just see how its body does. Oh, another odd. Yeah, Trust, you may have the best view right now. You look to your left, and this thing's body, it's like its entrails. Someone takes 2 just big, ragged stones and its entrails and just starts grinding them up as they start to disintegrate in this strange aura. As these little imps continue to just be like, being disintegrated and repaired at the same time. Down over here. The woman with the 6 arms. Now, not even like really a recognizable body, just pieces of what used to be flesh.
Steve,
roll a
Yes.
roll a d20.
And do. 14.
14. Some more healing. You take 9 points of healing from this thing.
Lovely. Steve just thinks to himself, yeah, not a serious threat, my ass. It just keeps walking. I'm going to dash, try to get to the... How far can I get to the next pillar? Can
20,
I make it?
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. You can get to there.
Wonderful. I'm going to stick on that pillar like glue.
Okay, you stick like glue. Steve Cornelia. Oh man, I forgot about the statues. Saved because I forgot about the statues. Damn it.
maybe if you hadn't made this too ridiculously difficult, you wouldn't be forgetting all the evil people you had.
I
That's a
know.
good
Yeah.
point.
It's my fault. It feels good. Feels
Are
good.
they really needed?
These are valid questions.
So that's where I ended up, right there, where
You're
I
right
was.
at the base of this wall, basically.
All right. Well, I heard Pup go down. I figure I am going up in the air with my cape and then falling full force with my dagger right in the guy's head.
Yeah, get him.
Ooh, okay. Roll me a sleight of hand to gust your wind up and an
Fuck this
acrobatics. And then, as he's looking the other direction, as he's just smashed Pup's
I
mangled
wasted my
corpse.
natural 20.
What'd you
A
get?
hunk of mangled. So I got a 30 for my sleight of hand. I got a natural 20.
Sleight of hand, whoof, straight up
Fuck
into
yeah.
the air. Acrobatics to try and steer yourself.
16, 14. So it ends up being 18.
An 18. Whoof, you fly straight at him. With the wind, you kind of recklessly barrel towards this guy, dagger in hand. Roll an attack with advantage.
Come on, Cornelia. Let's do it. Fuck him up.
A 19.
Ooh, a 19. It hits. Roll some damage.
Come on.
I should have called a reckless. Fuck. 7.
7
It
damage.
looked pretty badass.
Well, you do get a
Your
sneak
super
attack.
cool dagger did 7 damage only.
You
Because
do
otherwise it's
get-
a regular.
Your bloodthirsty damage.
You
Your
do get
bloodthirsty
sneak
dagger.
attack because you had advantage on the attack.
Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Noise. Noise.
There's the rogue stuff. Rogue sneak attack is nasty.
So that's uh 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it ends up being 20 total.
20 damage. Okay.
Cornelia.
You just fly in and stab this guy right below the shoulder blade, and he howls and screams as that really dark blade with all the hooks just pierces through what should have been almost impenetrable thick leather scales. You stab in and rip out as he howls in pain. At the same time, Trust.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm going to drink my potion of fire breath while I'm underneath here
Okay.
because it's a bonus action, but I have to drink it at some point in order to use it as a bonus action. Unless I'm reading this wrong and like I have to drink it and then use it as a bonus action that turn, or can I drink it and use it at any point in this battle as a bonus action?
Potion of fire breathing?
Yes.
I believe you can use it as a bonus action. You drink the potion as a bonus action.
It says after drinking this potion, you can use
you
a bonus action to exhale.
Oh, yeah. You're right. After drinking the potion, you can use
So-
a bonus action to inhale. Yes.
I'm just making
Within 30
sure that doesn't mean like I have to drink it and then use it in the same turn.
No.
Okay,
I
cool.
believe
That's
it
all I wanna know.
lasts a certain amount of time.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna
Let's
drink that.
find out.
Oh, okay,
Let's
do that.
find out. It does
Hellwise-
last for a certain amount of time. We'll say a minute.
Kelwise, you're helping Rezik over there, right? Or you're going to, or
I'm
something?
gonna try if I don't
Close.
die in the process. Of course, he only has 1 turn left, so I hope he rolls well.
I mean, I can't get over there quickly, but
Yeah.
I can get to you guys faster than I can get to Pup. Shit. All right. Oh, but they're all right there too. I have such short legs. I don't know what to do. Oh Lord. I will move.
What's our main goal, right? What's our main goal?
I'm not gonna get there quick enough. Everyone's gonna be dead by the time I get there.
Make a
How much
decision. Where are you
legs?
going? Where are you
I'm
going?
going fine forward, 25 feet forward.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You head there.
Yeah.
All right. It was a bonus action to use the potion. You can dash if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, then I'll dash.
Yeah. All right.
All right. You dash forward.
Little
up to
let's
there.
going.
The crew and Waylander continue their. They run up to there. 2 of them, including Julissa, have bows. Let's see if they can shoot the spider.
Come on, Julissa. You got this.
All 3 miss with their bows.
Tight.
4 as their high.
Fuck.
All right. Not enough. The rest of them come marching up as well. In an attempt to help. Not these guys. Those guys stay there. That's the people. Rezik, roll a d20. Do not tell us. Pup, roll a d20. Do not tell us. Both of you guys at 2 failed death saves.
Are you saying we have 2 failed, both of us?
You both have 2 failed. Yes.
Going into this, we have 2 failed.
Yes. So if you fail one more, kaput.
Wait, can you explain why they both have 2 failed already?
Rezik took 2 arrows after he was downed, and Pup took a critical hit because melee attacks are automatic criticals against helpless attackers. So you take automatically 2 failed against the melee attack after you've been downed.
Jaymes really trying to end this campaign. All right, let's go.
That is Waylander. The spider. A spider. Firing upon the crew, Julissa and her helpers.
Leave the crew alone.
2 of them
Leave the crew alone.
get shot.
Fuck.
Julissa taking 16 points of damage as she falls almost down to one knee, but then stands up, rips the arrow out of her leg, and prepares her bow. The other,
come on, turtle lady.
a man with a bow, hit right in the chest, kind of looks up, looks all around, and then falls down dead. The spider moves about halfway behind cover, moving behind this pillar. That's turn. Kel-wise.
Yeah, I will take my normal movement up as close to Rezik as possible.
You can get right up to next to Rezik.
Oh, great. Then I'll cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
Thanks,
You
buddy.
cast Cure
I'm
Wounds.
sorry.
Rezik, what did you roll for your death save?
I got a 16.
A 16. Rezik. Just from the brink of death. Rezik now at 2 levels of exhaustion. Rezik, you're sitting there. You've got 2 arrows just sticking out of your body, and your leg is still mangled. Kel-wise,
You have
it's your
11
turn.
HP, buddy. So,
You have 11 HP.
congratulations.
Let's just see one more time. Oh my god, another pup or not pup. Trust, you look back behind you for no reason whatsoever to see that 6-armed woman's mangled corpse being dissolved, and it eventually just completely disintegrates into thin air. And the thought crosses your mind like her liquefied body might be particulate in the air. We all might be breathing her in right now. Hard to tell.
Does that mean that her soul is available in the air?
Solid.
You know what? Roll a d20.
Come on.
Add
Come
your
on, let's do
charisma
it.
modifier.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
We need trust, demon flying, demon trust, soul suck.
We needed it all. We were all wrong. Let's do it.
22.
Ooh. You know what? This angered soul, demon soul of this creature, this general of Vrag, floats on the air, unwilling to give up
Smell it
its
on the
earthly
wind.
tie as it's being slowly sucked into the source heart where all things go to be reborn. But before it does, it sits clawing, and you guys make eye contact. Everything starts to slow down.
Where's your straw?
You look into her eyes, unwilling to give up her soul. A battle of wills. Roll 1d20, and if you're one charisma check, contested charisma checks to see if you can overpower her soul.
Is that a charisma saving throw?
No, just a d20, add your charisma bonus.
Oh, okay.
And if it's higher,
11.
an 11. Reroll.
Wait. Can I add the bardic inspiration?
Bardic inspiration, yes, you can. So you guys look at each other, and it's like a battle of wills, and then those affirmations start going off in your head, and it gives you the edge you need as you see this angry six-armed soul being torn asunder and sucked.
I rolled an 8 for what it's worth, even though we were tied, so whatever I rolled was gonna...
It rolled a 4, so... You suck this soul into your body, and it's crazy. You hear this sound in the background of your mind. Trust, you now have a soul deep within your body. That is your turn.
Do I feel 4 phantom limbs? Just for flavor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
With sabers and wings.
Very ending boss of Mortal Kombat-esque.
Oh, yeah. Very,
Steve.
yeah.
Steve,
Or
your
Doctor
turn.
Strange.
What are you doing?
Okay, I have a DM question. From me to pup, what's the range on that?
From you to pup?
Yes.
It's up some stairs, so it's about 25 feet of stairs, so that'll add 15 feet on top of... So you're about 180 feet away.
Wonderful. I am going to load the Cure Wounds stone into my gun, and I'm going to shoot with...
well, you are behind a pillar.
With it, I'm going to... Or, sorry, move to the edge. Sorry, movement first, get to the edge.
20, 25, 30, so like right around there. You're going to shoot up and over this wall. This is like a 20, 25-foot wall right here.
Yep, and I'm going to do a Deadeye shot, which means advantage. So what would be at disadvantage is now normal. So just a normal shot, just to try to hit her with the Cure Wounds rock.
Okay, this is going to be incredibly tough because you can't just shoot. You're going to have to try and ricochet this bolt off of something and into pup. Now, you might hit anyone.
Okay. I'm guessing the DC on this is pretty fucking high.
This is going to be nigh impossible to do, but you know what? Stranger things have happened.
Okay.
We need to beat the impossible odds. Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
Curve the bullet.
This will be a...
Curve that bullet, baby.
A dexterity, a straight up dexterity check. All right?
hope it lands in
You're
your
going to
mouth.
roll a d20,
Okay.
add your dexterity, just your dexterity bonus, and the DC of this is going to be 20.
Okay. It's a natural 20.
A nat 20!
And I am adding Bardic Inspiration on that shot just to really send it. So that's like what? Bardic Inspiration is like +8, so or like a plus D8.
A D8.
Okay, plus D8. Let's add that just for posterity. So 24. Just
The shot shoots off, hits the ceiling, hits the wall, bounces back, smashes into the mangled corpse.
Fuck yeah.
Of Pups.
Come
Now,
on.
nothing is for sure. There are no guarantees. Pup, what did you roll on your d20?
I rolled 13.
Ooh!
Yes.
And Pup,
Come on.
just
Come on.
barely on the verge of life, opens their eyes. Pup, you have a level of exhaustion from going down.
How does Cure Wounds work, by the way? I realized, should I like roll for HP
Roll a
points
d8,
on that?
d8 plus 5.
Okay, D8 plus 5. Okay.
That's Steve's. That's your turn, Steve. Cornelia, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to grab the belt.
Okay, you have to move around this guy to get to Pup,
Cool.
Pup is, because Pup has the belt. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30
Oh my
feet.
gosh, really?
You went the other way. 5, 10, 15,
Can
20
I just
feet
go
if you went
between
this
his
way.
legs or something?
You can try and roll through his legs with an athletics check. Acrobatics. I'm sorry. Yes.
I will try to roll through his legs because that'll be what 5, 10,
Yes.
10 maybe.
But he's gonna contest you, and if he wins, he'll make an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh man. Otherwise, it's 25 feet of movement.
Otherwise, it's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet to get to this side, or more if you wanted to get to the other side.
All right, I'm gonna just take the safe route then. Pick up because it's a free action, I think, to pick up the thing.
20. So you run over 20 feet, grab the belt.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage 5 feet,
Okay.
and then I'm hoping to use my action to dodge, to hold a dodge.
Okay, so you dodge. So you make
Yes.
the dodge action, holding this belt.
Yes.
Cornelia, trust.
And I'm 5 feet away, right? So he can't hit me. I assume where I'm at right now. I kind of backed up.
Can hit you.
He can't even. Oh, because I
Even at
can
5
I
feet. He's got huge, long arms that can reach farther than 5 feet.
All right. Well, that's cool. All right. Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Trust.
Yeah, I would like to dash 50 feet to under that table in front of me, preferably to be right behind the
40,
leg of the
45,
table.
50. Okay. Right.
Oh,
here.
yeah. That's great.
Okay.
No.
You dodge under the table, and once you get down there, you notice there's like a gel, like a gelatinous covering that's like old table scraps, that's like fat and oils and different just pieces of filth and garbage.
Oh, anyway, that's disgusting. All right. There's no like dropped jewels or gems or
No.
This nasty stuff.
This is all like table scraps that just fell down and no one
All
ever
right.
cleaned them.
Cool.
At the same time, Julissa takes her crew, commands one of the other guys to grab the bow of the fallen man. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They run up here. Even though the spider's got partial cover, the three of them try to attack the spider. 2 miss. 3 miss. All 3 of them shoot at the spider, and unfortunately, they ricochet off the ceilings. Rezik.
Oh boy. I just come back to life a second time. Thank you, killers.
And
Welcome back again.
And I can't take much more of this shit. I like right now my ears are pounding. My body is completely sore all over. One of my legs is basically ruined. I am now like down to half speed of my half speed. And I'm just fucking pissed and cornered. And can I, with my arcane abilities, reach out and try to feel? Because when I used to work with Eva's soul, it used some chaos magic, right?
Eva did, yeah. She channeled all the chaos.
So, with any residual knowledge I have of that feeling, can I feel for where the core is in Kelwise's backpack?
Sure. Roll me an Arcana check.
You could just hand it to you. It's right here.
No, I'm looking for cool. I'm trying to do it being cool, by being cool.
No judgment.
Okay, sorry. So that is 19.
A 19. Yeah, you can feel it, and it calls to you like almost in like a lustful way. You feel it calling to you.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out a dagger that I have and just try to. Wait, no. Actually, do I know where? So maybe I can just mage hand it to me then, instead of trying to just like rip open his bag with a dagger. That's probably rude. Could I mage hand it to me, or do I have to like cut into the bag to get it?
He's right next to you. He's literally like right in front of you.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he wanted to like actually give it to me because it's not his turn yet. But if it's cool, I mean that would be cool if I could ask him for
He's
it.
literally holding his backpack open, pleading. His eyes plead for you not to cut his beautiful backpack in half.
It's waterproof.
It's very tough.
No, it's good. Okay, yeah, no, I'll use my mage hand, which is like this like little rope that looks kind of like it's made of paint, and reach in and it grabs it, and I'm gonna try to like absorb the magic from the core into my magic of my mage hand.
Now
and,
you have this
instill that inside of myself.
Ingot of core, and it feels so good as it hits you down to your bones. It moves through the marrow and through the sinew and the veins, and all of you guys see Rezik's eyes start to glow with this purplish violet steam now coming out of his eyes, and his very breath encased. The ingot itself almost screams out all those lost souls being absorbed. The ingot falls, a pure bar of what looks like platinum. Rezik, you feel a high you've never felt before. Never. This is beyond seeing your sister revived. This is beyond the feeling of friendship and the love of your companions. This is something evolved. This is primal life flowing through your body as you feel no limits on your spellcasting whatsoever. The idea of spell slots seems ridiculous.
This is something that I've been holding back from doing for so long. But as this dark magic starts to emanate off of Rezik and his eyes pierced with purple energy, he just says, "Huh, it feels pretty good to be bad." And he reaches up and he's just going to launch off a fireball directly at this spider lady.
Okay, this fireball sends a shockwave itself. You guys see this fireball pulls the very air, the statue, the breath of everyone around you. The oxygen is just burned up, and this fireball smashes into the ceiling where that spider was. An explosion magnified by pure force of will explodes out, wisps of purple energy writhing all around. And as that dust starts to clear out and settle, you notice there's nothing but ash, where that spider used to be. But deep within the cave, you hear the laughter of one massive demon general, Snazbeesh. And that is where we're going to pick up next week.
Oh man, I did not want to do that. I've been trying not to do that for so long, but we literally have nothing. I have nothing else. I have no spells. I have no
I'm
spells.
addicted to Gore.
Dude, I thought that was you improving. You could have done that the whole time.
What the fuck, guys? Holding back.
You mean this
Richard?
this nugget of like incredible unlimited power we've been carrying around for like 2 years? Nah, it's fine. Let's leave it in the backpack.
It's dangerous
Yeah,
stuff. Those are souls.
Dangerous.
Drugs.
Those are souls, not just drugs.
Guys, soul drugs. Drug
So
souls.
much, everyone, for hanging out with us. We got one more round before we find out what happens. This is
Yeah.
getting
Actual big room.
Badass
Why?
stuff. Some badass.
We'll be back at 7 p.m. Oh, we will not be back next week.
We aren't.
Oh yeah.
What's
We will be
next
back
week?
the week
Oh, yeah.
after.
We
We are
will
going
not
to
be
take
back.
a quick break. We're going to shoot some stuff with the cameras and the videos. So we won't be back next week, but we will be back on Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific for DM office hours. We're just going to be chatting about all things D&D. So come hang out with us right here for that. So we'll see you on Friday. And if not, we'll see you in 2 weeks at 7 p.m. Pacific to see the conclusion of this crazy shitstorm. Thank you so much, everyone. Please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have an amazing week. And we will see you next time on MinusOneCharisma. Good night.
Ciao.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye
Have a good
now.
week.